Hi guys, so we are starting with our foundation. I am using my MAC Studio Fix Liquid Foundation in NC37, and it's okay to start with our foundation since we are not doing any heavy eye makeup. And by the way, I already did my cleansing and moisturizing and primed with my Maybelline Baby Skin Pore Eraser off cam. Now using my personal favorite combo of MAC and Garnier concealer under the eyes and blending that all out with a damp sponge. Oh, but first I'm gonna apply a lip balm from Maybelline using the Garnier concealer to slightly highlight the high points of my face. So that is the cheekbones, bridge of the nose, forehead, and chin. And since what I have noticed with the angels that their face makeup just looks natural and like their skin is just glowing and angelic and unfair much, I know. The hydration of the damp sponge will soak up any excess product and make our face makeup not look too cakey. And then setting my under eyes with Johnson's Baby Powder and the rest of my face with a MAC Studio Fix powder in NC35. I do have a foundation and concealer routine and explaining it all in depth. There so check that out. will put a link down below about it. And just also did my brows off cam. I'm sorry. So I am doing a baking kind of setting, and sorry if you could hear the dog. And yeah, I'm still powdering my face with the NC35 and avoiding the areas where I put any concealer or highlighted or baked. So I'm just putting that on the perimeters of the face, so outer areas, and that is it. Oh, okay, it's taking so long. Okay, girl, move on. Okay. So I'm just priming my eyelids with the same MAC concealer to help the eyeshadows that I'll be using to stay on long. Um, excuse me. I love my MAC concealers since they have a technology built into them to help prime the eyes and conceal any veiny areas on your lid. So it's amazing. I love it. I use it every time I use eyeshadows, and I'm setting that with a loose powder so that the eyeshadows won't drag harshly later on when we are blending and all that stuff. Now using a MAC Studio Fix powder in NC45, I'm using that as a transition color. Now transition colors won't be able you won't be able to notice them at the end, but it would help big time with the blending process, so it makes your shadows look smooth. And sorry about the lighting, I'm not sure what happened. I'm using my Tarte Poppy Picnic limited edition palette. I'm using the mid-tone brown in the shade Sweet Tea and placing that on the crease just to give more depth and make the it look deeper. I kind of have monolids, that's why I really need to focus on my crease. And I'm using Picnic Basket, which is a warm dark brown with a more precise blending brush from elf. I am blending that to the outer one third of my lid and also blending that into the crease. I'm trying to stay a little bit lower in the crease when there's no much product on the brush. I'm blending it upwards to the rest of the light browns, and this technique will ensure you that your shadows will seamlessly blend and that you won't look like you have been bruised or something, because that ain't cute, girl. We all know. So I'm also applying the cooler tone dark brown, which is ice cream cone, and concentrating that on the outer V. Using Sephora Collection Mixed Metals Baked Eye and Face Palette, I am mixing the shades Gypsum, Rose Gold, and Geode for the lids and the eyeline inner tear duct area. I will also be applying that to the inner bottom lash line to give that bright-eyed effect. Now I'm using my I'm sorry. I'm using my Tarte palette and mixing the shade Sweet Tea and Ice Cream Cone, just buffing that on my outer bottom lash line since the angels have a smoked bottom lash line but not too defined. I also added a winged liner and two coats of my Wet and Wild mascara of Cam, what the fuck, and Nothing Cray. So I'm now on to contouring using my BYS Contour Kit Trio and using this contour shade to chisel at my cheekbones. Now, I do have a recently posted contour and blush highlight tutorial, so if you want more in-depth explanation, then you could also check that out. So just starting from the top of the ear down towards the corner of the mouth, but I'm not gonna go all the way. I'm stopping right where my arch is. Now, the angels really have that bronze look, so if you want to go ahead and add some bronzer with some shimmer, go ahead. But since I'm oily, I kind of move away from those products. And don't blend the bronzer downwards because it will make your face look rounder. Next, for blush, I'm using my Nichido blush in the shade Tomato to give my cheeks that healthy flush of color, and topping that with a blush from the Tarte palette in the shade Glisten. I love to use that product as a blush topper since it has that gold shimmer in it, but it looks very subtle, so just looks like you're glowing from within. Lastly, I'm not removing the lip balm and that I applied a while ago, and just topping that with the Maybelline Plum Perfect to give me that my lips but better look, so that my lips will look like plumped and healthy, because we all know the angels have that naturally. So just do that and blend that all out, and that's it. This is my take on Victoria's Secret Angel makeup look. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.